Ancient cheese, a Mesopotamian mystery. Cheese has a long and fascinating history going back thousands of years. The exact origins of cheese remain a mystery. However, evidence suggests that cheese-making likely originated in Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers, the Tigris and Euphrates, around 8000 BC. Archaeologists have discovered cheese-making equipment and residues in ancient pottery fragments. These findings suggest that people in ancient Mesopotamia were already experimenting with milk coagulation and cheese production. The hot climate of Mesopotamia likely played a role in the discovery of cheese. Milk left in the heat would naturally separate into curds and whey. People may have accidentally discovered that these curds could be transformed into a tasty and long-lasting food source. This accidental discovery marked the beginning of a culinary tradition that would spread throughout the world. From Mesopotamia, cheese-making spread to other parts of the ancient world. The ancient Egyptians were known to enjoy cheese. Archaeologists have found cheese in Egyptian tombs, suggesting that it was considered a valuable food for the afterlife. Egyptian cheese-making often involved using animal rennet to coagulate the milk, a practice that continues to this day. The ancient Greeks were also avid cheese eaters. Greek mythology even attributes the discovery of cheesemaking to Aristaeus, the god of shepherds and cheesemaking. The Greeks considered cheese to be a gift from the gods. They enjoyed it in various forms, from fresh cheeses to aged varieties. The Romans, known for their culinary extravagance, embraced cheesemaking on a large scale. They developed sophisticated methods of cheese production and storage. Roman cooks experimented with different flavors, adding herbs, spices, and even fruits to their cheese creations. Cheese became an essential part of Roman cuisine, enjoyed by people of all social classes. During the Middle Ages, monasteries played a crucial role in the development and refinement of cheese-making techniques. Monks, with their knowledge of agriculture and food preservation, became skilled cheesemakers. They experimented with different milk sources, coagulation methods, and aging processes. Monasteries often had access to large herds of cows, sheep, and goats, providing them with ample milk for cheese production. Monks developed specific cheese recipes that became associated with their monasteries. These monastic cheeses, often named after the places where they were made, gained a reputation for their quality and unique flavors. The monastic tradition of cheesemaking helped to preserve and advance the art of cheesemaking during the Middle Ages. Monks passed down their knowledge and skills from generation to generation, ensuring that cheesemaking continued to thrive. Section 4, the 18th century, Europe's cheese awakens. The 18th century witnessed a surge in cheese production and consumption in Europe. Cheese-making, once primarily a rural activity, began to spread to urban centers. New cheese varieties emerged, reflecting regional differences in milk sources, climates, and culinary traditions. The Enlightenment, with its emphasis on reason and scientific inquiry, also influenced cheesemaking. Cheesemakers began to apply scientific principles to their craft, experimenting with different techniques to improve the quality and consistency of their products. The rise of international trade and exploration during this period also played a role in the diversification of cheese. New cheese varieties were introduced to Europe from other parts of the world, further expanding the cheese palate of European consumers. Section 5. The Industrial Revolution, mass-produced cheese for the masses. The Industrial Revolution of the 19th century had a profound impact on cheese production. The invention of new technologies, such as pasteurization and refrigeration, revolutionized the cheese-making process. Cheese could now be produced on a larger scale, stored for longer periods, and transported over greater distances. The mass production of cheese made it more affordable and accessible to the growing urban populations. However, it also led to a decline in the diversity of traditional cheese varieties. Smaller producers struggled to compete with the efficiency and scale of industrial cheesemaking. Despite the challenges posed by industrialization, cheese remained a beloved food item. The demand for cheese continued to grow, leading to further innovations in cheesemaking technology and the development of new cheese products. Section 6. Modern cheese, a world of flavors. Today, cheese is a global food enjoyed in countless varieties and forms. From the creamy brie of France to the sharp cheddar of England, from the tangy feta of Greece to the pungent gorgonzola of Italy, the world of cheese offers a vast and diverse culinary landscape. Modern cheesemaking combines traditional techniques with cutting-edge technology. Cheesemakers continue to experiment with different milk sources, aging processes, and flavor profiles. New cheese varieties are constantly emerging, reflecting the creativity and innovation within the cheesemaking industry. The globalization of food culture has also led to a growing appreciation for artisanal and farmhouse cheeses. Consumers are increasingly seeking out cheeses with unique flavors, textures, and stories behind them. Section 7. Conclusion: a timeless delicacy. From its ancient origins in Mesopotamia to its modern-day ubiquity, cheese has played a significant role in human history and culture. It has been a source of nourishment, a culinary delicacy, and a symbol of cultural identity. The story of cheese is a testament to human ingenuity and our enduring love affair with this versatile and delicious food. As we continue to explore the world of cheese, we can appreciate the rich history and tradition behind every bite. Whether enjoyed on its own, melted on a pizza, or incorporated into a complex dish, cheese continues to delight our taste buds and connect us to a culinary legacy that spans millennia.